Well, hello DCO Nation, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Chris, I'm with Dead Calm Outdoors. And this morning we are gonna be fishing really I've got a couple hours left of the incoming tide, and then I'm gonna fish the hump and fish a couple hours of the outgoing tide. But today, it's all gonna be about baits that I really don't throw very often. And there is one bait that is brand new to me, which I'll show you that here in a little while. Guys, we're gonna see if we can't get on a little bit of a topwater bite here this morning, maybe pick up some redfish. So we're gonna be targeting some reds, flounder, and trout. Let's see if we can't get a slam today, or see how close to a slam we can get. So guys, I'm actually a little out of breath from pedaling right now, so I'm going against the current. So it's a little bit more of a workout here this morning, but I've got a little bit of a run to get to an area that I've been wanting to fish. So guys, here we go. All right guys, we finally made it after about a 40-minute pedal. I'm going to start out with the wake bait here, and this is the Offshore Angler from Bass Pro, and it's in bunker color. So, and again, I changed out the treble hooks for some inline hooks, and we're going to pitch around this grass and work this entire grass line. We're going to see if we can't pick up maybe a trout or a red here this morning. That's kind of what I'm on the hunt for, some reds. Overcast skies are a great time to throw top water. Okay guys, so this is a new bait here that I have never thrown before. This is the Matrix Shad. It's in, I think it's avocado. I got it from a guy that I saw at the landing, and I have never thrown one. Now, I believe these are very popular in like Texas, Louisiana, but here in the Carolinas, I don't throw it. So I'm going to give it a try. I've got it on a 1/16 ounce jig head here so that I can keep it up into the profile and run it through this grass. So let's try the Matrix Shad in avocado. And oh, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty doggone good. Just looks like it's a nice little bait profile. Castability is real nice. There we go. Fish on, guys. Ooh, that was a bluefish, I think. Yeah, it was a bluefish, the way that he was pulling on that. There's a little area right back over here. Looks like it's got a lot of activity. I had a bluefish take the tail off of this Matrix Shad, and I've only got a couple of them. I only have one more after this one. So hopefully I don't get into too many bluefish here today and rip these things apart. Because again, I want to I may get some ordered up. Jump online and see what we got. There's a lot of activity back up here in this little grass area. Oh, I don't know where that came from, but I just heard a big old splash. Guys, I think there's some fish up in here. I'm gonna see if I can't Maybe sight cast one. There we go, guys. Fish on. I got him. Yeah, I sight casted that big old red back there. He was feeding. I thought I saw him in there. Yeah, there we go. Got that Matrix Shad. Nice, you guys. All right, I'm gonna sit down here. Awesome, you guys. That's what I was looking for right here. Woo! I thought I saw him back here. Nice fish here. Yeah. And back up here in this grass. This is a quality fish here, guys. Awesome. Woo, you guys, that was a great eat. Hopefully I don't get that is exactly why I came up in here. I got to get him through that grass. Uh-oh, now I'm in the grass. Nice fish. Oh yeah. He's behind me now. Don't get around me. He knows where to go to get away from me. He knows where to go. Yeah, he pulled me out of trouble. Yes. Get over here, big mama. Guys, he doesn't even fit in the net. Oh my gosh. Yes. Holy cow. Big old mama sitting up here in the grass. Guys, I'm gonna give you a look here first, and then we're gonna get him on the fish grips. That is what we came back here for. Look at him. Got that Matrix Shad right there. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. That's all right, big mama. I'm gonna get you out. Not before I get you on the board first. You guys, he is 26 and a half. He's my biggest red of the year. I'm actually going to get a picture of him before I let him go. Let's take one more nice look at that big old mama. 26 and a half. All right. I want to give her a minute. Just gonna give her a minute. Let her rest. There she goes. Right back off where she was feeding. Holy cow. 26.5-inch red. That's what we were hunting. That's what we wanted right there. Yes. Yes. The little Matrix Shad right here with a 1/16 ounce jig head on it. And I'm not sure what the color is. The gentleman who gave it to me said that it was avocado. But man, I appreciate it. You just caught my my biggest red of the year at 26.5. That is absolutely awesome. So switching it up. Do you think I'm gonna buy a pack of these? Yep, probably. Probably. Alright guys, this is a new lure that again I have never thrown before. I was in Palmetto State Armory doing some shopping and I saw this lure, and this is a Strike King Tidal shrimp. It's in new penny color, and matter of fact here's the packaging for it. So I'm gonna give this a try. Never thrown it. Didn't even know Strike King even made like saltwater lures. This is pretty heavy lure. It's got at least 1/4 ounce on the front end, so it should kind of sit down. Castability is good. Oh, fish on, guys. I didn't even feel him. Are you kidding me? Whoa. It's a beautiful flounder. I didn't even feel him. Whoa, you guys. That was about as... I thought I was snagged on the oyster. Wow. Look at that flounder for the first one on the Strike King shrimp. Man. How about 17? Keeper flounder on that Strike King shrimp. First flounder, 17-inch. All right, guys, look at that. Okay. We will take that. Wow. Nice. There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Another little flounder. Oh, he wants out of here. He is not having a good day.
9 times out of 10 when we pass a boat, it's got something in the water.
Well, you can ride next to me all day long. You too. That was pretty funny. Woo! All right, look at that. Okay, decent one. He's probably pushing 14 or 15. Okay, cool. Let's just give him a little measure here. 14.5. Okay, but not bad. Look how he folded that shrimp in there. All right, guys, little 14.5. Get him right back into the water. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, all right. right, we'll need to pull this right back through that little hole there. And guys, we are right back on here. Nice. Okay, 2 flounder on this thing. Okay. So 2 flounder, 14.5 and a 17. And right now it's holding up very well. No issue whatsoever. Tide is definitely switched around. It's about 9:30. So I've been out here about 3 hours now. I caught that beautiful 26-inch red. I saw him feeding up into the grass. So I switched it up to the new Strike King Tidal shrimp and caught a 17-inch flounder and a 14.5. So it's holding up well. They're not tearing it up. It's a nice sharp hook. It's a beefy stout hook. There we go, fish on. I felt him. There we go, guys. There's probably a decent flounder here too. Yeah, he's shaking. He wants off. That flounder, he doesn't like that. Yeah. Oh, he's barely hooked. I may lose him. I may lose him. He soaked me in the face. They have uncanny knack of staying away from the net. That's saltwater. Okay, guys. Probably 14 or 15. Again, just barely hooked. Barely hooked. We're gonna give him a measure too real fast. And 14.5. So another 14.5. So that's 3 so far. Give him a nice little look here in the sun. Beautiful. Beauty. All right, here we go. There we goes. All right, cool. So this Tidal shrimp so far is doing a pretty good job. I'm letting it get down to the bottom and then giving it a couple of little pops, making sure that it stays there. The only thing that I'm not really liking is the eye of the hook keeps slipping out of this little keeper, the top of the head here. So there we go. Now I'm back in. That's really the only thing that I'm not really liking. But I bet you if I put a little drop of super glue up in there, it'll probably stay. Well guys, today was all about throwing some new baits. So when I first got out this morning, I started by throwing the old wake bait. It was cloudy and it was a good time to go ahead and throw that wake bait around. I threw it for about, I don't know, 30-45 minutes, something like that. Never got anything on the wake bait. So I switched it up to the new Matrix Shad. Never thrown it before, but the guys down in like Texas, Louisiana, they know all about the Matrix Shad. And I was coming around this little grass line area and I saw some activity off to the left. So I kind of pushed up into the grass. I stood up a little bit. I saw something working. I pitched that little Matrix Shad up in there and man, the fight was on. The nice 26.5-inch red. He sucked that thing down. He started to pull me around. He got me up into some grass. He pulled me out of the grass. It was just an absolutely awesome fight. She was released unharmed, swum away. And then I threw on the new Tidal shrimp from Strike King. And probably within the first 5 casts, I hooked into that 17-inch flounder. And I didn't even know I hooked him. At first I thought I was snagged and he was almost right underneath the kayak. So I ended up pulling him up, nice 17-inch flounder. Then I caught a couple of other 14.5 on it. So guys, the Matrix Shad, I mean, it's got to be a winner, right? With the big redfish over slot red and the Strike King Tidal shrimp, I don't have an issue with throwing that around either. It's a heavier lure, so it was probably 1/4 to 5/8. So it's definitely a heavier lure. Make sure that you're using a little bit heavier rod when you're throwing that thing around. And guys, I give them both a thumbs up. I am not sponsored or anything by any one of those. The Matrix Shad was given to me at a landing, and the Tidal shrimp I found at Palmetto State Armory just shopping around. So guys, don't be afraid to pull some new stuff that you've never thrown before and give it a try. They caught fish for me today. So guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Subscribe, like, leave a comment if you got any questions or anything, and I will see you out on the water. Y'all have a great day.